Hey, we're sitting here with Brian from Tax Sale Resources, and the subject we're talking about is some of this. Apparently, some folks are actually buying some buildings online and such. And I've gone to like some hotels and such, and B&Bs where picture looked fantastic, and got there and then didn't realize, oh my gosh, this quaint little cottage is right next to a 3-lane highway, or there's a cow field in the background or something. So, how can people, if they're gonna do this online, how do they make sure they don't end up with a big surprise?
Yeah. I've never thought of it that way, Randy, but I think that's a perfect example of, people are really great at marketing the Airbnbs,
Sure.
and typically large hotels have a whole marketing team, right? To market the property. And the pictures are beautiful, and you show up and you're like, well, this is not what the pictures look like. And that's actually, I'd say, on the good end of a tax sale experience, right? Really what is becoming more common in the tax sale space is buying properties online, like you said, and buying them sight unseen. Depending on your level of risk, maybe buying vacant land. If you've done your research, it's not a vertical piece of land, or it's actually accessible in some way, shape, or form. That can be somewhat understandable because vacant land doesn't materially change a whole lot over time. But I tell you what, buying a structure, a house, a commercial property, anything that has a standing structure online, you do not want to rely on a street view or something like that to make that investment decision, because in many cases that street view is 10 plus years old. And if there's something that's going to go wrong with a property, it may happen in a tax sale way more often than traditional real estate stuff, like being on a demolition list. I mean, there's a reason why properties got to where they're at. They're not, the taxes aren't being paid, and so somebody is not paying attention to the taxes. They're probably not paying attention to the property either. So it's fairly common that properties are on a demolition list, and you may have some time after that sale to cure that whole situation. But in many cases, the demolition actually occurs a month or two or a few days before that auction. And nothing's worse than buying what you think is this great property
and showing up.
Down. And all of a sudden you get a bill, right, from the county of like, please pay your demolition expenses. They're several $1,000s. And you're like, what did I just buy here? Well, so it's always recommended to do your own on-site research, or have somebody do that research for you. I mean, the benefit that we bring is if you don't have somebody or it's not local to you, which are always best options, is through our tools you can order an inspection, and believe it or not, 2 to 4 days later you will have somebody that is driven by the property, taking pictures to show you exactly what that looks like, and it's right there in your inbox to review before you make that massive investment.
Well, by the end of the week you got the information you need to make the decisions.
Exactly.
You have to do that's pretty nice to have. That's pretty nice to have, and if you want to have it, you can get it. And Brian can tell you how. Just head right to the website, correct?
Yeah, go. You can start with go to taxsaleresources.com, or if you have any other questions related to what we can help with, you can always give us a call. It's 877-982-9725. And believe it or not, there's a real human being. It's not an answering service.
That's nice.
That is familiar with what your question is. They may even have the answer right then and there. And if they don't, at least we'll point you in the right direction.
Heck of a lot better than just an answering service saying whatever.
Exactly.
Hey, they're getting ready to help you right away. They can start helping you immediately. Maybe pick up the phone, give them a call right now. And Brian, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Randy.